shattered, breached. The air is thick with a scent of fear. The final hour is drawing near. You hear the whisper, a name on the wind, for the sins of your past. You've been pinned. Soul taker, coming for your breath. Soul taker, the architect of death. No use in running, no place left to hide. The empty promise, the blackness inside. He's the void made flesh, the eternal night, stealing the last remnants of your life. See his eyes, burning embers red, walking among the forgotten dead. He speaks in silence, a chilling command, a touch of frost, a grasping hand. He collects the moments you left behind, the fading memories in your mind. Soul taker, coming for your breath. Soul taker, the architect of death. No use in running, no place left to hide. The empty promise, the blackness inside. He's the void made flesh, the eternal night, stealing the last remnants of your life. The clock ticks backward, the sand runs cold. A story finished, a life untold. You beg forgiveness, a useless plea from this dark entity. You can't be free. The mirror shatters, your reflection gone. Another victim for the soulless stone. Soul taker, coming for your breath. Soul taker, the architect of death. No use in running, no place left to hide. The empty promise, the blackness inside. He's the void made flesh, the eternal night, stealing the last remnants of your life. Gone into the black, never coming back. The soul taker, he took your soul. Chrome City nights in an asphalt dream. The air is thick with a broken machine. Saw the shadow flicker on a rain-slicked wall, a silent promise before the fall. They built the cage with iron and lies, but they couldn't extinguish the fire in my eyes. Heard the whisper of the ones left behind, a ghost in the gear grind, a fractured mind. Never back down, though the world turned to rust. Flesh and bone, turn to oil and dust. ablaze, lost in a concrete chemical haze. They fed us poison through a silver spoon beneath the glare of a cold synthetic moon. The streets ran red with the price of the steel. Forgot the touch of the things that were real, but I held on to the anger, sharp and bright, a guiding star through the endless night. Never back down, though the world turned to rust. Flesh and bone turn to oil and dust. Never back down, while the circuits would scream, drown out the noise with a desperate dream. With a fist full of static and a soul forged in sound, I never back down. Never back down. Never back down. Never back down. I never back down. The clock ticks static, the time runs cold. A story of defiance, brave and bold. They try to break us, try to make us yield, but every scar is a truth revealed. The system fails, the power cuts out, but we remain without any doubt. Never back down, though the world turned to rust. Flesh and bone turn to oil and dust. Never back down, while the circuits would scream, drown out the noise with a desperate dream. With a fist full of static and a soul forged in sound, I never back down. Never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I hear the engine roar, kicking open the final door. The silence breaks the future sound. Never back down. Standing my ground. Yeah, I never back down. Silence is a cage, you built the bars. Polished steel hiding all the scars. You feed on the broken, the hollow, the stray. Pick 'em up, dust 'em off, then you throw 'em away. Paint 'em over with lies, a shiny new sheen. Another puppet in your sick machine. You call it help, I call it control. Buying up the pieces of a shattered soul. Rippers in the weave, filling their heads with the words you speak. tongue lip. You didn't save me, you just rearranged my trauma, my pain, nothing has changed. Just a different design, a better disguise for the fear and the anger that burns in my eyes. I see the strings, feel the weight of your hand, a perfect creation, but it's built on the sand. Refreshing the weak out, filling their heads with the words you speak. A systematic kill, breaking their spirit to fit your will. Fix the surface, ignore the core, leave them more damaged than they were before. Refreshing the weak, a beautiful prison of perfect technique. The mold is cracking, the strength you gave is lacking. I can't breathe this air, choking on despair. You wanted a statue, a monument to your might, but I am a fire, burning in the night. Tear it down, tear it down. Smash the frame, smash the crown. You built this cage, I'll burn it through. Everything you fix, I will undo. Refreshing the weak, filling their heads with the words you speak. A systematic kill, breaking their spirit to fit your will. Fix the surface, ignore the core, leave them more damaged than they were before. Refreshing the weak, a beautiful prison of perfect technique. Refreshing the weak, refreshing the weak. Still. The silence screams your name inside these hollow walls of stone. Every broken promise echoes, refusing to die alone. You built a monument of lies, a chapel made of ash, and I worshipped at the altar of your calculated crash. My mind's a prison, cell block stupidity. The key's been thrown away, chained to the memory of the games you used to play. But the rust is setting in, the shackles start to crack. There's nothing left inside this tomb that I can't take back. A final breath of toxic air, inhale just one last time. The bitter taste of wasted years, a self-inflicted crime. I see the puppet strings attached, the hand that pulled me down, but the show is over now. I'm razor blades carving patterns on my soul. You thought you owned the pieces, you thought you took control. A psychological war zone where sanity would die beneath the vacant darkness of your cold and hollow eye. But the dust is settling, the battlefield is clear. I'm standing on the wreckage, facing down the fear. Your ghost is fading, a whisper in the wind. The final chapter closes where the nightmare first began. A final breath of toxic air exhaled with righteous rage. The bitter taste of wasted years, a turn upon the page. I see the puppet strings attached, the hand that pulled me down, but the show is over now. I'm tearing down the crowd, moving on from the stupidity of you. Shedding skin, the venom's breaking through. A blackened heart is all you left me, cold and dead inside. But the fire starts again, nowhere left to hide. This is the end of your pathetic reign. This is the moment I erase the stain. Erase the stain. The stupidity of you. The stupidity of you. I break the chain. I break the chain. A slave no more. I shut the door. The stupidity of you. Moving on from the stupidity of you. Shedding skin, the venom's breaking through. A blackened heart is all you left me, cold and dead inside. But the fire starts again, nowhere left to hide. This is the end of your pathetic reign. This is the moment I erase the stain.
Yeah, check 1, 2. Is this thing on? Let the tension break the floor. Get up, get down, shut up!
Lights out, system down, nowhere left to run in this town. Walls closing pressure all around. Pushed and provoked, got a head full of noise. Gotta break free from the limiting voice. Talk is cheap, but the frustration is real. Another face in the crowd, how do you feel? Can't breathe the air that you're selling me. Trapped in the life that you're telling me to be. Building pressure, ready to release. Gotta let it out, gotta find some peace. Let me see your bang bang. Feel the rhythm, shake the change. Stand up, speak out, make them hear your name. Let me see your bang bang. Wipe the fear from your face. Time to take back the power. Time to own this space. Heavy baseline, rattling deep in the soul. Put to the test, taking back control. Fake smiles, dead dreams. Where do I stand? This is my fight and I'm making a stand. You built the walls, now watch them start to crack. Feeding the hunger, never looking back for something true. Tell me, what are you gonna do when the old ways are through? Can't steal my fire, my desire to rise. Can't breathe the air that you're selling me. Trapped in the life that you're telling me to be. Building pressure, ready to release. Gotta let it out, gotta find some peace. Let me see your bang bang. Feel the rhythm, shake the chain. Stand up, speak out, make them hear your name. Let me see your bang bang. Wipe that from your face. Time to take back the power. Time to own this space. Maybe a simple bang. Maybe a simple bang. Maybe a simple bang. Look around, break new ground. Open wide, see what's really inside. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.